off of that jump.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Kyle Tucker. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. 3-2. They take the lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Suzuki stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Popped up. That is the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton all set for the top of the 6th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And that one hit hard and back up the middle for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod. Here's Freddie Freeman now.
Pitching for the Cubs, number 24, Taylor. Field ball.
Now move to first. Ohtani back in. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Man at second. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you...
Line drive. That's a base hit. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline.
Runners on the move. Ball misses. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Go-ahead run at second, and we're at the top half of the 6th. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast, and now they're out in front. It's 5-3. And here is Michael Conforto, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Here's Kike Hernandez. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Number 48, Daniel Valencia.
Now here is Andy Pajes. And that one upstairs, ball one. Hernandez leads off second with one gone in the inning. There's a strike.
1-1.
And there's a ball.
No.
That's a good pitch there.
2-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Max.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Muncy to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-3.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Kim in now. Takes ball one off the plate. There's the strike. Up the middle. Nice grab. To first. Picked in the dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time.
Up next to the Dodgers, the shortstop.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that misses. Ball one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Ow! And that's down and away.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it. And now Shohei Ohtani.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ball one there.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Outside. And now 2-0.
No strike. Three balls. No
in the dirt. Two outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nabs it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go by. Kirby Yates gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And that one fouled off. Yates, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Smith gathers, throws, but they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike. So a man at first. Swanson digs in. Has grounded out a couple of times. He was late there. Strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
That one outside. And now it's even 1-1. In the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. Runner takes off. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Pajes makes his way towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Crow Armstrong into box again. Takes a strike. Bush at first, one gone. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Turner climbs in on that right side.
1-0.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in there.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. And now two aboard.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Kelly, the next to hit, takes ball one. And a foul ball. Off the mark there. And that's ball two.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Pitching for the Cubs, number 45, Drew Pomeranz.
Just missed. Late with the swing there.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That one's in there, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him. And next for L.A., Michael Conforto, 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
The next offering misses. 1-1. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Right side, hard hit. Turner takes it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. That's
Ball
down
two.
and in. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Rips one to right. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the seventh. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Moises Ballesteros. First pitch misses. Yates, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in the dirt. Now one missed. Strike 2.
Full count.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Smith gathers, throws, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Nico Horner will come up to hit. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Luis Garcia.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. In there safely.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
One down. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
In the dirt, blocked.
No ball, 1 strike.
That missed by a lot. And it's 1-1. Horner, the base runner at first with 1 out. Horner on the go. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching down, makes the catch. Tries to get back and save. So 2 down now, and here is Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
High.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Tap foul at the plate. Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. And that is that. We go to the 8th. Here's the Center fielder,
The center
Andy
fielder,
Pajes.
number 44, Andy Pajes.
Pomerantz back to work. Pomerantz, a 6'5" lefty,
0-1.
245 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering is in for a strike. Horner puts it away, and there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
0-2.
That one missing inside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Hesung Kim will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now it's Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
The pitch. Lined into right. Reaching for it and brings it in. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And it'll bring up Justin Turner.
He's hitting for the Cubs, number 12, Nicky Lopez.
Throw to first, and he's back in safely. Here goes the runner. It's a pitch out. No throw. He's in there safely. This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. So a man aboard. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Outside low. 1-0. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a weak ground ball to the left side. And that's just foul. And that one misses up and in. 2-1. Just missed. This one in the air, right field. And that's a foul ball. Ripped to right. Hernandez makes the catch, and the inning is over. We go to the
Leading
ninth.
off for
Here's
Los
Mookie now.
Angeles, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
The
Ball
shortstop takes the ball. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch. One away. So now here's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Suzuki going back on it. And brings it in at the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Freeman
Ball.
at the plate and takes high there. That's
Ball two.
inside. 2-0.
2-0 to count.
And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Left field. Suzuki brings it in for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, so they turn to their closer, Tanner Scott.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Got it started a little too early. Strike
No ball.
one.
One
Scott,
strike.
an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider,
Hey.
and he works in a changeup.
0-2.
Next
Ball
pitch
one.
is outside. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And here is Nico Horner. First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's
Ball
too
two.
high. Out towards right center field. Kim settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down. So
The
they're
right
down to their
fielder,
final
number
out.
30,
And next for the
Kyle.
Cubs, Kyle Tucker. That's
Ball.
outside. And that's ball one. Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together perfectly
Now
for
back,
him right there.
left
Got a
field.
fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki.
ball.
First pitch misses. Tucker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They